Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of our new webinar series, What's New in Optmyzr, where we will show you a quick overview of all the new releases and new capabilities available in Optmyzr. Everything meant to help you optimize your PPC campaigns to achieve better results. So let's connect to the platform and see what's new. I'm Ignacio. I'm part of the Optmyzr team here, and I will be more than happy today to show you all the new capabilities released in October. I will show you everything about the new budget control section, which includes the new version of Optimize Budgets tool. I will also show you the new version of the AI Sidekick available in the platform. Then we will go through the shopping campaign management to find new enhanced location targeting options. And by the end, we will show Optmizer Express and see new methodology, new criteria there for the budget suggestions to consider fresh account data. So let's dive right into the platform. The top release available in this month is this new solution for budget management that is accessible through Manage and Optimize for budget. And right here you find Optimize and Reallocate Budgets that will take you to this budget control center. So this is a new section to collect everything about budget insights and budgets management in one single place. So you can navigate through the tabs to open the budget dashboard for insights or the new version of the optimized budgets tool. So for this new version of the solution, we have considered the good features from the original version. Once again, the premise of this tool is to help you manage all your budgets from this account to perform budget adjustments, find also budget reallocation ideas provided by Optmyzr, and also cross this data with some projections here to see the impact of your changes before you submit those to your account. Similar to the original version, you will see first right here the simulation budget. So if you had defined a monthly target budget in your all accounts dashboard, that value will be populated here, or you can just insert that with the pencil. This will help us to calculate the projected spend with the current budget for the selected cycle. And we will also present the total spend for the cycle until today. And based on the adjustments for the budgets, the total aggregated adjustments, we will calculate how the projected spend will be changing right here. So in the below table, you will see the same options as in the original version, a column here to go and manually edit the individual daily budgets. Relevant metrics here, for example, the cost, the impression share loss due to budget, and also the projection of the spend, which will change depending on the new value of the budget that you insert right here. Something new that you will find at the top is the optimization strategy. So by default, if you have enough performance data from your campaigns and their budgets, we will show you which are those that will benefit the most by an increase or decrease in the daily budget. And that's how here we see some of the budgets decreasing, marked with the red numbers, and those in green increasing. So let's imagine that if my business would like to optimize towards a KPI, a specific goal, I can select here a metric. For example, I would like to get optimized towards more conversions. I can select that metric. And the system should recalculate the suggestions below from the table to see which are the budgets that will benefit the most by an increase in the budget or decrease all of this towards getting more conversions. So this is new. This was not available before and will grant you more options while you are evaluating what you would like to submit to your account as budget adjustments. And another new thing that you will find here, it's budget suggestions limits. So this will help you tell the system that you have a limit in the kind of changing the budgets. So a maximum of 30% of decrease considering the current value and a maximum of 100% increase considering the current daily budget. These limits can also be applied for the total daily budgets from your account in the calculation of the suggestions, and also you can apply limits for channels. So if you have campaigns that are advertised, for example, for PMAX or for shopping, you can also include those kind of limits right here. Finally, you will find here an option to get the detailed impact summary. This is very important because this will help you to get more information before making the decision to submit the changes. So this is a place where we will show you, based on all the budget adjustments, how we can project changes in performance metrics. For example, so the spend projection is increasing, but at the same time, we can predict an increase around 16, 17% in the number of impressions, also an increase in clicks, conversions. So you can navigate here to see different insights before deciding if you would like to apply these changes. And below, also budget change by channel. So again, if you have campaigns advertised in different channels, you can see how the budget allocations for those channels might change by considering these adjustments that you're about to apply. I would mention that a good use case for this version of the tool will be in my account. If I have some budgets that are more flexible and I'm open to get suggestions, I definitely can use the strategy here, select my goal. And if there are some budgets that I feel more conservative about them, I can use the icon of the log here. For example, if I define the same current daily budget for the first result here, and then I log for this item, I will see how this will be excluded from the suggestions from the calculation. And whenever I click at the top here, apply changes, I can rest assured that this budget won't be adjusted. If for any reason you need to visit the old version, the previous version of the optimized budget, you will see this option here, the switch in this pop-up at the top. Now, the next update that I would like to share with you is related to the Sidekick, the AI assistant from Optmyzr. In the past, this was only available in the account dashboard, and the premise was to help you answer some questions about performance in your account, or also which tools will the AI recommend based on your goal. And now the good news is that this Sidekick, this assistant, is available through the platform in different tools. For example, here I have the shopping campaign management tool, and I will be able to access the AI assistant as well. Other cool things that you will find in this new version is that the AI Sidekick will provide a record, the history, chat history of all past queries and questions and answers that you might have shared with the AI related to the tool that you're seeing right now. The Sidekick can also give you a quick tour if you ask for this. For example, go step by step and explain how to use this tool if you ever need this kind of guidance. And it can also answer some questions about the tool that you are seeing right now. So it's also responsive about which specific section of Optmyzr you are seeing right now. So once again, the idea of the Sidekick is to make things easier, to answer some questions easier, and help your overall experience with the platform. Now that we are here in the shopping campaign management, I would like to go through the next update that it's available here in Create New Campaign. So we provide this flow for the campaign creation where you can include some settings and make everything about creating a new shopping or PMAX retail campaign easier by just filling all these different fields. For example, the campaign type, the feed labels that you would like to use, the campaign structure, which can also be created through AI suggestions or manually, For example, I will select here to create a single campaign and distribute the ad groups and product groups based on brand. And now I will show you this final part, that is the campaign settings, where we will find the enhanced location targeting settings. So you can define whether you want to target your audiences like all countries and territories, or have something more specific, more tailored, and more control here by defining which locations you would like to include or exclude for this specific new campaign. You can include location names, for example, New York, and you will see different suggestions like use New York as a city or as a region, as a state, as a county. You can also work with location IDs and download this list and then insert here the specific ID values. We also support coordinates and address for the location targeting here. And finally, in location options, you can define here if you would like to target this based on presence, for example, people that was present in your included locations, or also based on presence and or interest, sorry. So this is once again to give you more control, more settings while you launch your new campaigns and streamline the process thanks to Optmyzr. So the final update that I have for you today, it's available in Optmizer Express here in Manage and Optimize. And we will see here that for budget suggestions, which are accessible here, in the past, we provided suggestions for budget adjustments, also crossing some account information. And now we have updated that criteria to have fresh data consideration. So you can see when was the last time that these suggestions were refreshed, and you have a manual button here to refresh the suggestion. So once again, this is to help you before you submit the new budget adjustments to your account. Just rest assured that Optmyzr is reflecting the latest data from your account before you confirm the changes right here. And that's everything for today. Once again, if you have any questions, if you need any support, remember that we have our support channel available through the chat box in the interface. And you can also email us. Our email is support@optmyzr.com, and we will be more than happy to help you with any questions, anything that you need. Once again, thanks for your time. Remember to keep an eye on the description of this video that will contain more resources about the tools that we saw today. Also, stay tuned to watching the new episode next month. Thank you.